They're going to start fear-mongering about a misaligned superintelligent AI in the same way that they fear-monger about China and immigration today. That is the future of the right wing in America as it joins with like techno-feudal interests like Peter Thiel, who pretty much funded JD Vance's entire political career. The pitch is going to go like this. We, the tech billionaires, have invented this monster demon thing that wants to eat you and your children. But also, we are the only ones who know how to keep it inside of its cage. And so in order to protect yourself, you have to support us, and you have to accept the cage that we're going to put you inside of, because that's for your own protection, to prevent this misaligned AI from attacking you. And we already see this narrative blending with like the other stuff they've been running. So AI will disrupt the labor market, which will make more people more angry about like immigrants taking their jobs or whatever. AI is also going to happen in the context of great power competition with China, which means they're going to fearmonger about both these things at the same time together. This strategy is laid out in this report AI 2027, which everybody in like the industry and tech policy spaces is talking about right now. The report is written by a bunch of leaders in the AI space, guys who like used to work for OpenAI, who have been commenting on this stuff for years. And what it says is that by 2027, following like the current rate of progress, we're going to get to a point where companies are able to train models that are smarter than their best coders and engineers. And what this means is that the driver's seat of like the AI companies at least, and then so much of the rest of society, that's no longer going to be occupied by a human. The AI will be steering. And they say in 2027, we're going to reach a crossroads where there's two possible futures. In the first one, it's a race where we kind of go full throttle. We're competing with China and we train an AI that overtakes us and that starts running the world, doesn't care about people. In the second scenario, it's called a slowdown, where we kind of put some brakes on it, we put some guidelines in place, and we train an AI model that is safer, that is able to be aligned to our values and serve our interests. They say in this first scenario, the misaligned outcome, the AI will destroy every single human being and go off to colonize the stars without us. While if we do manage to align it and we have the second outcome, what'll happen is it'll usher in a new American century and topple every other power and bring about a golden age of peace and prosperity. Also, in this second outcome, they say that the current vice president, not explicitly named, but we know who the vice president is, will be able to win election as president in 2028 by running on a pro-AI safety platform. In principle, AI alignment is a good idea. You want it to not lie, cheat, or steal. You want it to not hurt people. But the most important question then is not about like what technological breakthrough will happen next or like how smart the thing is really. It is about whose values is it being aligned to? Who is doing the aligning? Because it is not like a science question, figuring out what the right thing to do in an ethical situation is. It is a political question, fundamentally. And I don't mean like a blue-red type of political question. It's a question about what do we value as a society? What is important to us? What trade-offs are we willing to make? And my view is that we can't have alignment at any cost, because if we align it to someone like JD Vance, then that might actually be worse than letting AGI do whatever it's going to do. And honestly, we don't know if like a super intelligent AI would destroy us and destroy the planet. What we do know is that there are humans who would do that. And in a sense, the whole AI alignment debate actually obscures the conversation we should be having, which is about how will our society adapt to this stuff. It's not about whether there would be an unaligned AI that does what it wants to do rather than what we want to do. That is a myth. There is no such thing as an unaligned AI. All the AIs we have today are aligned to the interest of helping people who already have money get more money. And the idea that like an AI would be a paperclip maximizer, like that one video game where you get a robot to make a bunch of paperclips and it destroys the entire universe to make paperclips. It's like, my brother in Christ, we already have that, and it is called capitalism. It has destroyed the planet. And so like, people, look around. The AI thing is not about computers. It is about us. It is about politics. It is about society. The fundamental question is how this technology will impact the distribution of wealth and power in society. And if you aren't asking that question, you aren't understanding the topic.